Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. Today, I just wanted to make a quick video about some of the things that you could do to look better, whether you're out in public or out on a date with a hot girl. Let's get started. Alright, so the first tip that I have, and I know you've probably heard this a million times, but it's good posture. It's one of those things that will literally improve your life in every way, both health-wise and looks-wise. You're probably not 90 years old, so there's no reason for you to have a hunchback walking around like this, showing everybody that you don't know how to stand properly. So please don't stand with a hunchback. That's probably one of the biggest issues that some people have. If you just want a quick rundown on what to do, all you gotta do is stand up straight, put your shoulders back, arms down, and that's about it. I promise you, as long as you do those three little things, you look 10 times better than somebody that's got their shoulders hunched over. And the cool thing about this is that this is one that you can just do instantly. It'll immediately improve your looks. It's not something like working out where you have to wait a couple of months or even years for it to come into effect. This one happens instantly and you'll immediately feel the effects. The logic of why you want to stand up straight is you just look more trustworthy. When you have a hunched back, it kind of shows that you have something to hide and it doesn't really give you any trustworthy vibes. If you guys know Gollum from Lord of the Rings, he kind of has his shoulders hunched forward and he doesn't look trustworthy at all. I don't think anybody would want to hang out with him, whereas some other guy that's standing up straight with his shoulders back, they look a lot more like a protector, more honest, and just a cooler guy to be around with. Alright, well, I don't want to harp on posture for too long, so let's move on to the next one. This next one is one that I see quite a bit. It's when people wear sneakers under every single outfit that they have. Now, before I keep going, I'm not saying sneakers are bad in any way, but certain outfits just don't match with them at all. For example, if you're wearing jeans, you probably don't want to wear any sneakers underneath them just because they give off an athletic vibe, and usually you're not going to be running a marathon inside of jeans. Some outfits go pretty well with sneakers, but for the most part, I wouldn't recommend wearing them. Instead of wearing some sneakers, I'd recommend wearing something a little bit more casual. A really good option that I tend to go with is Vans. They have plenty of nice shoes and they just look super casual under any outfit. I know that for some people, they like sneakers just because it's a lot easier to walk in them since they're more engineered for movement, but if you're going for looks, definitely go with some more casual footwear. Like I said before, there are always exceptions to every rule, so they might fit really well under some outfits, but from my experience, from what I've seen, for the most part, they don't really fit under jeans or any casual types of outfits, so I just recommend sticking with some normal casual shoes rather than sneakers. Of course, if you're going out to the gym, you can wear sneakers all you like because that's what they're really meant for. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend wearing sneakers under most normal outfits. Alright, let's move on to the third tip. This third tip is going to be for people that don't really know how to pick out their own clothes or aren't very good at it. And this third tip is basically going to just involve going on Instagram or YouTube and just looking up a few styles that you'd be interested in and looking at what people wear. So the first step is just to look at a few styles and pick a few styles that you think that you'd wear. So for example, one of the styles that I really like is Old Money. I just really like the low-key aesthetic of it. It's kind of show-offy, but not in a super loud way. And it's just one of those types of styles that really matches my look. And once you found a style that you really like, the next step is to just go on Instagram or YouTube and just look up a few people that embody that style, people that wear certain clothes from that style. And basically you'll go through their posts or videos and copy their outfits. You don't need to copy their exact outfit word for word, so you don't need to get the exact same shirt, but try to get the same color or same design or whatever it may be of that piece of clothing. I'd recommend just taking a day, going out to your local mall and just buying some clothes out there. I find it a lot easier to go shopping and actually buy stuff when you have a plan of what you want to buy. So if you're looking for that white shirt, it'll be a lot easier because you already know what you want. And by looking at the YouTube videos and styles that people dress in, it'll be a lot easier to pick something that will actually look good. And so this way, you'll actually be ensuring that the things that you're buying aren't just going to be sitting in your closet forever, and that these pieces of clothes are going to be a part of your new arsenal. And going back to style, make sure you choose a style that you're actually attracted to, because the style that you're going to wear, people are going to judge that. And if you're wearing a similar style to somebody else, then they're obviously going to be more attracted to you rather than somebody that's a completely different style. Alright, now moving on to the last tip. This one's actually a pretty easy one too, and all it encompasses is wearing some sort of cool little accessory. So for the most part, I'm going to be talking about watches since this is the simplest thing that you can wear, but you can switch it up a little bit. You can wear a cool necklace, you could wear a bracelet, a ring, whatever you can think of. Going back to the topic of watches, I'd recommend wearing something that's unique. So by that I mean not wearing a smartwatch like everybody else. So I see a bunch of people wearing Apple Watches. I'd wear something more old school like a normal watch. And make sure that the watch isn't digital either. Just wear a normal old school watch like a clock on the wall. Wearing that little accessory will make you look a lot more sophisticated and like you know a lot more about life. Whether or not you're actually that sophisticated, who cares? You look sophisticated, you look cool, and that's all that matters. For the watch itself, you don't need anything crazy like a Rolex. You can just wear a normal watch that you can find in normal stores. It's just one of those things that will just level up any of your outfits, and you don't really need to put that much effort in. What's even better is that a watch will double up as a conversation piece. You can have some sort of cool creative story behind it. Even if you don't have one, you can just make one up. And that way, you won't only look more sophisticated, but you'll actually be a more interesting person to talk to. Alright, and with that being said, those were a few of my tips on how to improve your fashion. I tried to make them as applicable to your daily life as possible. These aren't super hard things, and they're things that you can basically do almost instantly. I hope these quick and easy tips help you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.